I'm jumping straight to a lead one for a reason. Not even like a level 40.
Let us move. A timely departure paves the way for an early
Restriction
return.
is first. That direction, okay.
Arrived at the objective.
You go there. Then I want Horn right there so she can take care of
I'll take you
both
through.
sides.
Orders received.
Then once again I need just anyone who deals arts damage really. I mean Fang can more than easily enough hold the enemy there.
I'm here.
Like I could just remove her, place Yana
This
there
is
anyways.
Spider's suggestion.
The second one. That's not very useful. That's annoying.
Respond the instant I spot the movement.
Looks like Mia has
See the light of my lantern?
That's doing like 10 damage, Tyrone. It's doing like, no, it was like, oh no, that might do a lot of DPS. No, no, it's not. It's doing nothing. I like how Renee is so strong, but she still also has like a good chunk of like defensive stats. You got 500 defense and 2800 HP. Let me place some more things here just to be certain on strength. Do that, and then I can throw you for more healing. And then I could just, I'm pretty sure I can let it sit here and I don't have to touch it at all. I have trust in my characters. I have trust in my units. Well,
Add Astra.
don't be doing that now.
Thank you for Add Astra.
Don't step into the shadows. See the light of my lantern.
There's our little marine. I'll place you there. Just so I didn't expect to throw that many of them in there. I should keep them there for a while. Right. I don't need to check it yet, actually. What do you want? Oh, cool. I can probably go do that today. It doesn't take very long. Let's go back to Mondstadt first. Actually, no, I was farming the other stuff. I don't think I got a good piece today. Oh, never mind. I did actually get a good piece.
Feels good to get away from my.
So yeah, I guess I'm back to farming this
Now,
again.
where's a good spot for a nap?
She's lagging real bad. Oh. Hello? Again? Thank you. Wow, that was fast.
Allow me.
6K, damn, that's like a 40K HP, I think. Why? I don't want Pyro! I don't. Why do people always switch to... Oh, yeah, I'm helping! I don't want Durin! Pyro Varka sucks! I don't understand why people like him so much. He's not the strongest. It would have been so much better if you would switch to frickin' Animo, dude. Because now I only have one of each element. He does less damage now. This is why I wish people actually knew how Varka worked. Like, yes, I know, let's go for... I know, this character's in the best team, so obviously that's how it works. No, it doesn't. No, it's not how it works. He gets stronger depending on the element count. He needs either 2 Animo, including himself, or 2 of another element. Preferably both. Because his attacks get... they reach 120% and 225% respectively for each of those combinations you have. Which is why all of his teams are 2 Animo, or he gets 1 other Animo character and then 2 of another element. If you don't do that, he gets significantly weaker.
Right here. Emerge. Right here. Nothing lasts forever. Pick up the pace.
Just spinning around.
Right now. Emerge.
I feel like people pick Durin just because they think he's the best thing. That's because I think it's just because people don't understand what Durin does either. Durin functions mostly as a sub DPS. The only thing is that depending on the reaction he does more. He increases a certain amount of damage, or rather, no. Each of his things increase damage of a specific elemental reaction. That's all he does. Oh. There's... Yeah, I don't understand it. The only reason people use Durin, I'm pretty sure, is because he's the only Pyro character at current who grants the Hex and Zerka buff. I think, out of the entire list. I think he is. No, Klee does. Klee does as well. But Klee's an on-field character and doesn't do anything off-field. Durin is just the better of the two. Actually, no. Nicole is still better because of her massive attack boost. Yeah, Durin grants the effect, but he doesn't really do a whole lot. Now look. He either does Dragon of White Flame, which... It reduces Pyro Res for a bit. Yeah, about 20%. That's all he does. And then increases Vaporize and Melt damage by 40%. It's not... But by itself, it's not that great. Plus... In that team, it wasn't really doing anything that we were just in. I would have much preferred it if they had switched to like a Sucrose or Prune or Venti, because I needed the second Animo at least. Or they could have been the second Electro or the second Cryo, not Durin, dude. Because I think people just straight up don't realize. Where's the number? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Additionally, if there are at least two Animo characters, or at least two characters of the same element among Pyro, Hydro, Electro, Cryo in the party, he is included in the Animo thing. Uh, the normal attacks, charge attack, special charge attack, Outer Devour, and the special elemental skill for Winds of Ascension, Barca deals or unleashes while in the Storm and Drang mode will deal 140% of their original damage. If there are at least two Animo characters and at least two of the other elements, at the same time, the aforementioned effect will be increased to 220%. He triples his damage output. Or, no, it is actually doubling, but he more than doubles his damage output if you have those two at once. Which is why teams are built like this, with double elements, rather than having, like, you know, anything to do with vaporize or melt. Because it's not going to do as much. You get really strong individual numbers with like melt teams to a degree, but not really. And that's only because an ultimate isn't affected by that thing. Because that also doesn't matter. But if you want him to do any semblance of consistent damage, you're going to want a team like this. The individual teammates matter less than the actual setup of the team does. Like, you can build a team that's like... You could build a team that's, you know, just another Animo character, any Animo character. I'm going to grab... what do I want to grab for this? You could grab Lanyan, and then... Let's grab two electric characters. And then these two.
Doesn't matter where, I'll be there.
And this team will still function. Because he's still getting that absurd damage boost, which is most of his damage increase. And this team realistically could also work. You've got the actual sustain, you've got an off-field damage dealer, as well as a buffer. This would work. Of course, you can make it even better by having a character that has the Hex and Circle buff, so looking through the Electro characters, I could swap, you know, Lisa for Fischl.
In the name of the Prinzessin.
And suddenly this team works. It has Hex and Circle buff.
Weapons
Because
need regular
Fischl has
maintenance.
Hex and Circle.
Take good care of
So
them,
the effect
and they'll
takes
take care of
effect.
you when it matters most.
It's not a good way to show it here, but as long as you have the setup like this, a team like this can work. It matters less about it. The only requirements for his team is that you have double Animo, double of another element, and at least one of those other three characters is Hex and Circle. Which there are how many options now? How many characters are there in it? 5, 10, 12 characters. 1, 2, 3 of which are Animo. 1, 2, 2 are Electro. Unfortunately, only one Hydra character. One Cryo character. One Geo character, funnily enough, although that's kind of useless for him. And then 3 Pyro characters. But most importantly, there are 3 Animo options. Venti, Prune, and Sucrose. Sucrose being a character most people probably have. which means you can literally make any team if you just make that animal character. You can swap Fischl back out for, I don't know, Inefa,
Warm up complete.
and then switch Lanyan over to Sucrose. Where is she?
I want to help.
And this team works. See, Hexray, Secret right up there at the top right. Like, again, it's so easy. Like, these two alone can then work with any two other element characters, and the team would still work. Pass one. It's that simple. The reason why I don't have Sucrose in here is because I like having Jean, just for thematic purposes, and then have Mona there. It would be better if I had Sucrose in there, because Sucrose grants a separate buff. Jean's not really doing anything buff-wise.
On me.
I could put Sucrose in there and it'd still be really strong. Of course, Jean is actually one of the easiest characters to use for Arena. Instant max stacks. It's awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to go off that rant because, like, it annoys the heck out of me when people in co-op will suddenly throw in, or they'll grab out their Durin when they see, hey, Remy, when they see Varco for some reason. I'm like, no, that's not helpful. Please don't do that. He does, like, nothing here. Please stop. Yeah. Again, with the max crit rate, man. I don't want it. Stop! Give me crit damage! They both got really good subsets that are not that. Like, one of these is max ER, the other is max EM. I just wish it was. I need more crit damage pieces, not crit rate. Crit rate's like not helpful on here at all. Because it already gives a crit, or rather, this set already gives a crit rate increase. It's just, eh. But let me press X for some reason. I do with the here. Please go on a crit. Alright, good enough.